high beats. I'm focusing on rhyming now. I'm gonna be the fucking best. And I'm gonna be charting with these niggas. I'm gonna come out number one. Hopefully, if it's not the first album, be the second album. If it's not the second album, be the third album. I'm not just trying to say I'm gonna come out and sell 10 million, but I'm gonna do everything I got in my power, and I gotta one up because I just hear my beats first.
Yo, I want to show you guys how to have the confidence of a Kanye West. A lot of people think that success happens on accident. Like someday you just will fall into success, or one day you'll accidentally get the results that you want. You'll end up dominating your sport, or you just end up a superstar, end up going to the league, being on a USA Olympic team, whatever it is that your goal is. Because if you're watching this video, then you should have big time goals. But I'm gonna tell you that it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. In order to be great, in order to be really great at something, you've got to make a decision to be good at it. It starts with the decision. So if you watch that Kanye West clip, this was before Kanye West was Kanye West as we knew him. Back then he was a producer. Nobody knew who Kanye West was. But he made a decision that he was going to be great. He made a decision that he didn't want to be known as a producer. He saw himself as the best rapper in the game. Number one, he said. He was a producer. Nobody knew who Kanye West was. We all knew him as just a producer, some dude who made hot beats. But he even said he wasn't even good at making hot beats. At one point, he was whack, meaning he practiced his way to being really great at making beats. And he didn't stop there. He had a vision. He decided what he wanted to be, and he saw that every single day. If you want to be great at something, you got to make a choice, man. You got to make a choice. You got to make a decision that you're going to be at the top of your game. You're going to reach every single one of your goals, and it can't be a nice to have. It can't be something like, oh, maybe I think that. That's a lot of that happens when I meet athletes, man. I ask them what they want to do, and I end up having to coax them into telling me what they really want to do. I'm like, well, do you want to go to the league, or do you just want to play D3? It's not nobody's goal to play D3. Your goal should be to dominate your sport. And in order to do that, you should be aiming at D1. Now, if you land at D3, then your goal should be climb up to the top. Just like Kanye West said, he's still gonna. He said, I'm gonna be number one. I'm gonna be number one. And if I don't do it the first album, I'm gonna do it the second album. If I don't do it the second album, I'm gonna do it the third album. That means you're gonna keep trying. You're gonna show persistence and grit on the way to reaching your goals. So how do you have that confidence then before you even have it? You gotta think about your goals all the time. You gotta be obsessed with your goals. There's no other way to put it. You have to be thinking about your goals every single day, all day. Every single day, all day. And some of the ways that I do that, I write my goals down morning and night. I was in college, man. I was in college at Portland State. And I remember I used to write my goals down. I typed them up and I put them on top of my bed. I would look at them every single night and I would put them in my bathroom. And I remember one of my good friends coming over. He was on the team. You know, he was a starter actually. Not at my position, but he was a starter. And this guy was an All-American. He had transferred from a big-time school. And I remember he came to my dorm, or came to my apartment, and we was in my room. I had to grab something. And he looked at it and he started laughing. He started laughing. Like literally, like just imagine you got a goal, a big-time goal. And at this time, my goal was to be an All-American and start, you know, and rush for over 1,000 yards. And at this time, I wasn't even third string. I wasn't even third string at this point. So he started laughing. How do you think that made me feel, right? But I got over it. Long story short, I end up going to the league. I end up reaching and exceeding a lot of those goals that I wrote down. Where did he end up? He didn't play. So I had a vision. I made a choice that I was going to do that even before I was. And because I made that choice, just making that choice gives you a certain amount of confidence already. And from there, every single day, you think about it. You take time to contemplate and meditate on your goals. I suggest you do this morning and night by simply writing your goals down in the form of affirmations, meaning I am doing X, Y, and Z. I can hear the crowd as I'm running out the stadium. I would always think about that before I played for the Saints. I always thought about running out onto the field, the crowd screaming, and my name running across the ticker, and I got to experience that. Why? It wasn't on accident. It started because I had a vision. I had a vision, and I made a choice that was going to happen, and I didn't stop. So that means when adversity presented itself, I kept going. I kept going. At the end of my senior season, I busted my wrist up. I couldn't even do anything. A lot of my friends told me I wasn't going to be able to make it to the league. A lot of my close friends told me that I shouldn't even try. But I kept going because I knew that there was still a chance. And why did I have that confidence to go after it even when it seemed like it wasn't likely? It was because I had a vision. And I made a decision to do it. All right, so if there's a result that you're after, let me challenge you. commit to that goal. There's no more if, oh, maybe that might be cool or that sounds nice. Make a decision right now to reach that goal and do whatever it takes to get there. Whatever it takes to get there. You see Kanye West, where he's at right now. Nobody saw that for him but him. Nobody cares about your goals. Nobody cares about them but you. So make a decision to do it, write it down, commit to it, and look at it every single day and let it consume your thoughts and watch what happens. Just watch. And it's not that you're just gonna sit around daydreaming all the time. You actually, what your vision is gonna do is train your body, train your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is gonna start looking for ways to make your dreams a reality. And it's up to you to take action on that. Now, what you're gonna find when you actually decide to actually sit down and write some of these goals is you're gonna have this little voice inside of you telling you, I don't know, that don't seem real realistic. I don't think you could do that. Why don't you just make it, nah, you don't need to go D1. It would be cool if you go D2. Nah, it's cool. You don't need to rush for 1,500. 800 is cool. You need to backhand that voice. You need to quiet that voice. Because that's just fear. That's just doubt. That's just indecision. And we all have that. It's like that rational part of our brains that's trying to make sense of everything and telling us that that's not possible. But you need to set the goals high anyway. Set the goals high anyway. Ignore that instinct to go low. Set your goals really, really high, because what's gonna happen is, because you set it high, you're gonna end up thinking more creatively, taking more high quality action in order to reach these goals. So many times, just the act of simply setting a high goal in itself would get you so much further than not doing that in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? So set the goal high, and don't apologize for that. Don't apologize for that. And you don't have to be worried about people making fun of you or laughing, because you shouldn't even announce your goals to the world. If you ask me, you should keep them to yourself. Keep your goals to yourself. Recommit them to yourself on a daily basis. Don't be one of those people out there talking about all the things you want to do and not backing it up with top quality action. They should be able to see. They should be able to notice what you're about just by looking at you. So set the goals high, follow it up with high quality action. If you want real confidence, do that. Set a vision, set a goal, and make it big. Make it something that's gonna excite you, that's gonna get you excited about going after it, the same way Kanye West did. He didn't say he wanted to be the best producer, he said he wanted to be the best rapper in the game, and he makes his own beats. And he's gonna be #1, and he did all of that and way more. Nobody did that for him, he did that for himself. And it was all because he decided, he made a decision. So do that. Decide to be great, write it down, post it on your wall, put it on your phone, make a track about it, do whatever, do it all. And think about it every day, all day, all right? If you want to be great at something, if